Hey, what's good, everybody? This is the Protroversy Podcast where we talk music, sports, culture, and whatever we feel like talking about. I go by Marcy, and this is
Your boy AllMity, you already know.
yeah. So getting right into it, man. We had the BET Awards this weekend. How you feel about it?
Man, I ain't catch it the first time around, but when I watched it back, the first time it was playing, I was like reading tweets and stuff. I saw what people was talking about, but then I watched it, I'm like, oh, I get it. But
Hmm.
it was cool compared to like a lot of the recent ones. The ones we grew up on were obviously way better, but
Yeah,
they might be making a little comeback.
it could be. I kind of wish they went like more of a awards and like I know it's supposed to be fun and everything, but I feel like people should get all dressed up and stuff, like make it more serious.
Yeah, that'll
You
probably
know?
help other people to take it serious.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, like like shout out, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the TikTokers and all that, and like that's cool, bring them on, but it's like let's make it about like the artists, you
The
know?
actual stars and stuff,
Yeah,
yeah.
like not the reality TV stars, like the actual people who make music,
But
like
it's getting weird at the same time because the streamers are kind of our biggest entertainers. It's just weird.
yeah, that is true. That is true, but we're kind of there to honor the music, right?
I don't know what is the BT Awards for real. I guess.
That's a good question. That's what I would assume it as, but I could be wrong. I
I
can't be
mean,
wrong.
Black
Yeah,
Entertainment Awards technically they did not use the word music to be fair, but
that
it's
is true.
historically been music. But I see what you're saying.
Yeah. I just feel like it could be elevated. Like it could be
Yeah.
more of a Grammy-esque than instead of just like a side piece award in a sense.
No, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I think part of the problem too is that some of our biggest like black celebrities, Beyonce, Jay Z, Kanye, Rihanna, they don't really value BT Awards. So it's like
Yeah.
it kind of devalues it for the rest of the world.
Do you think it changes if one of the bigger artists performed? Like for example, you know how Coachella kind of blew up because Beyonce did that whole like 2 hour thing, and now
If
Coachella's like
Beyonce
went crazy. Is it the same thing? Is that the same effect if you do that at the BET Awards?
if Beyonce came back and performed at the BT Awards, that shit would go crazy.
Right? It would
I'm
it would
sure.
level it up in a sense. Like
Yeah, like it would have people. Beyonce has fans of every race, so they would just tune in to see the Beyonce performance. So it would definitely
hmm
get the viewership just up.
yeah, for sure. I mean, there was people still performing where I think that like I like Glorilla, bro.
Glorilla's
I think
fire.
it. You know what I
Glorilla's
mean? She
actually yeah.
performed. It was dope. You know. You had
Sexy Red has fans. I'm not a big fan. Her stage presence is cool. She's
yeah,
actually weird. She can actually perform. I just don't like her songs.
yeah. I
It's an interesting thing.
I mean, shout out to Ice Spice, but mm-mm,
Yeah.
mm-mm.
Just keep doing the Instagram thing.
I don't know if you've seen this the Shabuzi with Jaquan, like the original Tipsy, like
I
at
didn't
the
get to see
end.
the whole performance, but I saw clips of it.
Yeah, it was cool. They brought him in at the end, did a little mashup. I was like, all right. I wonder he got to be getting bread from that, right?
For sure, they sampled the hell out of him for the
Right,
song. So yeah,
right.
yeah they
Like that's nice
interpolated
to
it.
have a hit. And when did that song come out? Maybe like '08,
Yeah,
something like that. And to bring it back and just to make bread from it, that's
and
good
it's
music.
cool,
Last man.
and that's good because he actually been making money with that song because they've been using that in movies and all that. And
Hmm.
that's just a big record.
Yeah. So just a timeless classic. It make you feel good knowing damn well he wasn't even in the club. He was like 18, bro.
Exactly,
17. He could have been in the club. Who
exactly.
knows?
He would
We
have
all
been.
been in the club
The
at
song would
18,
have been
but you know.
illegal as hell. So niggas know how it go. Enjoy yourself.
But getting into it, how'd you feel about the Usher tribute?
I mean, Usher's one of my favorite performers. I was a little bit underwhelmed. Shout out to Tiana Taylor and Victoria Monet and Childish Gambino, but
Hmm.
I don't think nothing else touched me.
I agree. It was a little underwhelming, especially for like such a iconic artist like that. I feel like you got to really come with it. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, for me, I like Kiki Palmer's. I thought
Mhm.
like even the dances she killed it. I don't know if she was lip syncing. She might have been, but even if she was, I
She
liked it. I
she
liked
performed
it.
well. She performed well.
Yeah. But it started. I liked Childish Gambino how he started out, but it was kind of they tried to take like a slow approach. I feel like,
Yeah,
and it lacked a little energy, in my
no, for
opinion.
sure. They tried to like, cause Childish Gambino. That's the other thing. The type of artist he is. It's not. He's not a Chris Brown. He's not an Omarion.
Hmm.
He's gonna sing kinda. He wasn't even doing all the things that Usher was doing with his voice in the song. So it's like
Hmm.
it was cool, but it would kind of miss the mark.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. It was a little lackluster, and Childish Gambino, he could sing. You ever see what was that? There's that thing on YouTube where people cover songs,
Yeah,
and what is it called? Like a version. You ever see those? The like a
I
versions,
don't think I've seen it, but that sounds cool.
bro. Look that up. The like a versions and Childish Gambino. He has one. Bodies it. Bodies
Who's he
it.
covering?
Um.
But that's also the thing
What's
about
that
the
song?
thing.
That I really like what you come to me. I can't. But not
I could
but
see
the
Usher in the
original.
original
Yeah, but
though.
like he killed. He killed. I can't even think of the song right
I
now.
know what you mean.
Obviously, no, but like he killed that shit. So like I can see why they picked him because he can sing. But with the all female artist, it's a cool look. But I don't know. I don't know. It missed something. There's something missing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It
the
was just
energy
missing
was off.
something.
Yeah, when I'm
Yeah,
thinking Usher, I'm thinking it needs to be Chris Brown up there. It needs to
yeah,
be maybe Eric Bellinger. He doesn't dance the same, but he got a voice for it.
yeah,
People I just prefer to hear do it. Chris Brown's on tour, so I got to
yeah.
stop.
Like Chloe Bailey, she could sing, but kind I it ain't do it for me. The Lotto rapping didn't really do it for me. Like
Yeah,
the good artist, but for a Usher
yeah,
tribute,
yeah. They
I
needed
don't
some more male energy. I feel like I understand we pushing the feminine girl power,
for
but
sure.
let's also uplift some of our black men as well.
And low key, I don't even know. I didn't even know her name. Like, and my bad, no disrespect, but the when she did the Usher thing that went viral, and then she tried to do the singing part, and that shit did not sound good, bro.
Who, Marsha Ambrosius? Who?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
yeah, she was
yeah.
the worst one. I didn't really want to say it, but since you brought it up, I guess
Yeah,
we hear it
yeah.
now.
Yo, when she did the
Shit.
first part, like, mm.
I was like, damn, did she hit any of the notes?
Yeah.
I was stressed out.
Yeah.
I love her though. She's such a great singer in every other context, but why that one? She just sounds so
And
childish.
that's what I seen because like there were tones that just didn't match.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? There was like people could sing, but that's not their pitch. So
it was just
it just
messing up
didn't
the
match.
feeling of the song, and
Yeah, exactly.
it was ruining their ability to perform it perfectly, which I'm sure.
And this is Usher, and like we said previously, it's like, all right, you're trying to make this show, a little bigger. This is one of the biggest artists that we have.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So it's like you have to do it right.
not facts.
You know, because who is really when you think of R&B, who's bigger than Usher? Not many.
Across so many generations, still
That's what I
consistent.
mean. Like
It's tough.
you could think of R&B all time.
Yeah, he's definitely.
How many are bigger than Usher? It's not gonna be a lot.
Yeah, because he's across like 3 decades at this point. It's hard.
Exactly, of
Hard
just
to
making
compare.
hits, and then his classics, like you can play. You're gonna be able to play those in year 3000, and
Exactly.
people are still gonna like those. Those are timeless records. Like,
He's always gonna be a top dancer.
yeah,
But
exactly.
yeah, it's tough
His
to.
show, his show went so crazy that he turned it into a world tour, and that was I feel like that residency was like, all right, you done. When people get residencies in
Yeah,
Vegas, it's almost like your last stretch, in my opinion.
yeah.
It feels like your last
That was
stretch,
almost
and
like
that
the
one,
second launch pad for him.
boom, yeah, boomed
Got him on the
everything.
Super
Like,
Bowl. Like damn,
good, came with the skates and everything. Like,
man.
so I don't know. I feel like you gotta come a little harder, but it wasn't bad, wasn't great. If they did a versus with Usher and Chris Brown,
It's
and it
strictly
was
music.
20 versus 20, who wins?
Strictly music.
Strictly 20 best 20 songs versus best 20 songs. Who wins?
Do they get to dance too?
I would say, let's say it like this: they get to do a performance in a sense.
Damn.
In a sense, the locks, and Dipset. What made the locks win that was their ability to perform the songs
Yeah.
with just rapping it. That definitely won it. Like, I mean, they have bangers,
Yeah,
obviously, but
both.
that definitely
But
won it.
both sides got bangers, so it's like how are
Exactly.
they gonna get across? How are they gonna connect to the crowd?
Yeah. So I will say that they can perform in a way because think of it in the same setup as that Locks Dipset one, but Chris Brown and Usher. Like, who wins that?
But then that still don't make it easier.
Nah, that's hard,
'Cause I
man.
know Chris Brown's show is fire, but Usher's show is
Yeah.
pretty fire as well.
And it's Usher bringing the skates out.
Is he bringing the skates out? I don't know. Is Usher bringing out the zip? I mean, is Chris Brown bringing out the zip line? We don't know. We know that their shows could get a
Bro
little
is
crazy.
going up like Jesus. Yeah, like,
What if they go on tour together? That stage, that should be a very pricey stage set.
man, just to go to that versus would be 1,000 a ticket, bro.
Sheesh.
How tickets are now.
They,
But
they,
I would say
who you picking?
I'll probably lean towards Usher because I think Usher might have more of the timeless music, but it's gonna be close. 20 versus 20. Because like
It depends on what.
I don't know. I feel like it all depends on the setup, but if you pick the best Chris Brown and the best Usher, it's gonna be hard to beat Usher. Shit.
I feel like you're saying, yeah, Usher kind of has more classics. But is it just because he got like maybe 10 years on them in terms of music or whatever, how many years? And
It could be, but
no, but I see what
I
you're
feel
saying.
like them he got bangers though. I mean, Chris does too.
But they're
Don't get
not
me
the
wrong,
same
Chris
type of
does too.
bangers. Like,
They're not.
what is the banger gonna
Yeah,
play? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't want to hear that in the verses.
yeah,
His bangers aren't the
yeah,
same
yeah.
as Usher's bangers.
Yeah, Usher's bangers is like it's that 90 sound. I think that's
Then what
what
is
it
Usher gonna
is.
play? Yeah, yeah. They both got yeah, yeah. I just thought about it. That would actually be the
Just a
perfect.
bunch of yeahs in that shit.
What?
Whole background just yeahs across. Nah, but I think it would be like it'd be like a 51-49. It wouldn't be nothing like a
Yeah,
landslide. It would be close, but I'm curious, man. I would love to see that.
yeah.
That'd be a fire.
I don't
That'd be
say
a
just like to
fire
see the
versus.
show. I wouldn't even pick the winner. I'll probably just enjoy the show.
Right? Yo, just actually fuck the 20. Just keep going, bro.
Word. Let us
Just
pick some
keep
of them
going.
too. Shit. I know
Chris's last albums had about his last two probably got 70 tracks. So
that's why it's so difficult. We be doing too much to even listen to them things, man. But that's Chris. I fuck
yeah,
with it.
yeah,
What I
it'd be hard to go against Chris too, man. When you really think about it, like I think, like I said, I think Usher might get the edge a little bit because that 90 sound. But
yeah.
going against Chris, he got ones too.
He got rap songs. Like think about like Chris
Yeah,
actually got shit. He just dissed Quavo and that shit was fire.
yeah. It was. I mean, for a certain point, until in that Kendrick and Drake beef, Chris had the best
Yeah,
diss
he probably had the best
at a
diss that
certain
week.
point.
That week,
As at a
at least. The
yeah.
next week they started coming harder, but that week Chris
Yeah,
was going crazy.
yeah. Until like the Family Matters and
Yeah,
the Not Like Us and all that drop.
yeah,
And this is where we could pivot too, is that we've talked about the Kendrick and the Drake on and off for weeks now. I'm hearing that in different locations
hmm
that they think Drake didn't lose, and they're still bumping Drake. But us being in California, we're not seeing that. All I'm seeing is they not like us. Like that's all I'm hearing.
yeah.
But I'm hearing in different locations like the South, they're bumping Drake.
I
You
mean,
know?
the thing is that you're not gonna just stop bumping the guy. Like even
Yeah,
after like the whole thing went down, I went back and listened to Family Matters. I'm like, damn, he did kind of get off. And then I did
yeah,
listen to Poetic Justice because for some reason I feel like the algorithm did some shit where they put Kendrick Lamar and Drake together, and that was the next song to just come up. And I was just like,
yeah.
damn, they are both really good rappers.
Real good. I mean, That's the thing too. People who say Drake, when anybody who say Drake can't rap, I don't even hear that shit, bro.
Yeah,
I'm like, you're just being a hater, dog. Like to say he can't rap at all, you're just being a straight hater.
yeah.
Like I'm not hearing that. But it was like I said, with us being in California, I'm curious if it's biased because, like I said, I'm hearing in other regions that they still like they're bumping like they're hearing Family Matters on the radio. Well, we're not hearing
On the
that. We're
radio,
not even
crazy.
hearing. We're rarely hearing a Drake feature in Cal. If you listen to the radios in California,
Yeah, they cutting off the Drake verses on a lot of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. When
Yeah.
it gets to if Drake has a feature and you hear and it's getting to his part, they switching the song.
I didn't even peep that. They was talking about even at the concert when YG was doing "Who Do You Love," right before it
I
got the Drake
seen that.
part. He said, "Cut that shit off."
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
"Jeez,
I peeped that. Demar, he seen you, Demar. He
Demar,
seen you, Demar.
Demar."
He seen you, Brian. I know the Brown one hurt.
I
I know that
I
one
just seen a
hurt,
picture
bro.
of Drake smoking hookah with KD today. That might be his last friend. They both trying to
And
figure
it's
out life.
funny that like that initial like interview where KD was like, "I don't give a damn about no Drake," and everybody's like, "KD hate Drake," and it ends up being that's the only one he
That's
got left.
hey.
Yeah,
I mean, at this
yeah.
point, what friends do KD got left? He done went through all his friends, teammates, and failed. Besides the Warriors.
Man, yeah, man. KD, I thought he was gonna get another one, but I don't know. It's gonna be tougher. I still think he's like probably the top two most lethal scorers of all time. But how'd you feel about the whole situation in Canada with Rick Ross?
I mean, he said it. When you see me, you check me. I guess when they seen him, they checked him. I don't know.
It wasn't looking good, bro.
He did.
It wasn't
I seen
looking
him running
good.
out the back of the gate and some more stuff. I didn't know what was going on.
Yo, bro. I'm not the toughest guy in the world, bro. If somebody is beating up, I don't care if it's my security guard. If they fucking him up like that, you gotta throw something.
Yeah.
You gotta throw hands, throw a chair, throw a table. You gotta throw a water
And I
bottle,
don't
bro.
even.
Throw
You
something,
was too comfortable in Canada. You ain't had nobody ready to protect you, bro.
bro. One motherfucker's knocked out, the other one is getting stomped out. It's like, because at the end of the day, I was talking to my homie about this too. At the end of the day, bro, I can understand protecting the money because I do like get that is an important thing is protecting the bag.
Yeah.
But that was self defense, dog. At that point, that's self defense. You gotta fight.
Yeah. They was in your face, bro.
You gotta fight,
You was
bro.
talking crazy on the records. Like when you see me, you check me. Like you was really about to. There's about to be some touching going on,
Yeah.
and you was kind of with it, but he wasn't fully with it.
Yeah, he wasn't. And they ain't look like the baddest motherfuckers in the world. Like
Nah.
they ain't look that wild. So it's like, you know what I mean? Throw something. Like I said, if you ain't even trying to throw hands, throw a water bottle, bro. Throw a
Yeah,
chair.
you gotta,
Throw
you
something.
gotta
But
defend yourself.
your boy is getting stomped out in the corner. The other one has his neck bent on the fence
Oh,
because he just got knocked out.
that's fucked up. Yeah,
You know what I mean, bro?
yeah, they gotta do
I
that.
don't care who it is, bro. If I get put out like that, and somebody and my boy ain't throw no punches, bro, we done. We ain't friends no more, bro.
Well, they should have had some dream chasers with him or something. I don't know. Where's your boy Meek at?
Yeah, 50 never miss a moment. You seen his
He was the
post?
first person I see posted.
He never misses a moment.
I would have never known if 50 didn't post it.
50 though, never miss a
50
moment,
might
bro.
have sent him over there.
Cause that's what I'll be thinking too. Like, all right, Ross, though you said all this on the tracks. Like, I dare them to approach 50 like that.
50 not getting an approach like that.
You know what I mean?
There's certain people they
You
know how to
know?
play with. If they approach 50, it's not going to
Yeah.
be with the same mannerism. It's not going to be the same type of person. It's going to have to be
Nah.
somebody that can really throw hands or that's ready to shoot at that point.
Yeah, you better be because you get knocked the fuck
Yeah,
out.
50 not
Like,
playing that. And I'm sure 50 got his shooters. He's not going to even tell you who they are. They're just going to be standing somewhere to the side just ready.
word, just motherfucking me mugging all the way in the corner, bro. Nah, for sure. But I was just like, damn, Ross, you can't go out like that, bro.
But
On video too, it's like, and he got punched.
he got punched.
And he got snuffed. Like, bro, once you get hit, like I said, I'm all with protecting the bag, bro. But at that point, it wasn't no protecting the bag no more.
Nah, niggas got fight.
It was, yeah, you got to fight, bro. Honestly, it looked like a 5v5.
That look fair.
It didn't look like it was like, you know what I'm saying, 50 on 5. Like it was a 5v5 and only 2 is fighting. And yo, my man in the dreads got straight fucking was getting cracked, getting kicked in the head, everything, bro. Ain't nobody, yo, can somebody help him?
That man's in the hospital right now for sure.
Please help this guy. And then you got Ross just in. I can't even stand by your side. Like I said, I already know, bro. Even if say the music pops off, we both have security guards. I'm fighting with my security guard if that happens, for sure.
You have to. That's not a regular situation.
Nah, cause now, like, yo, that y'all trying to, like, how they was hitting them, yo. I'm thinking you trying to kill us, bro.
Yeah,
and that's how I'm approaching it.
That's how you need to approach
you
every
know
situation.
yeah.
Why,
You know what I
y'all
mean?
doing? I don't know you.
Exactly. Come on, Ross, man. We need more out of you, Ross. We need more out of you.
Exactly.
How you feel about Bronny James, man? Bronny James getting drafted to the Lakers.
Shout out to the Lakers getting a lockdown 3-and-D playmaker at number 55.
Bro, they hating like he ain't get drafted 55th. You know what I mean? Like, I'm taking my son too.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, this wasn't even a good draft for real. It's like, why not?
Nah, this draft was pretty weak. Like, if there was a year that he should come out, it was this year.
It was the best players were from France, and that's how you know it was weak. I'm just playing.
Yeah. Bro, no no lie. It's funny that you say that because I was telling my homie, I was like, bro, this is the first year I have no idea who the number 1 pick is. I've never seen him ball in my entire life. I can't even tell you right now on this podcast right now. I cannot tell you his name. I know he's from France.
Yeah, I don't know his skill
but I can't.
Nothing.
Do you remember his name?
No, I want to say it's Sam something, but I'm also
right. You know what I mean? Bro, we watch basketball. Yeah. I have no idea who the number 1 pick is.
And
like,
not even interested, to be honest.
Yeah. Why she ends up a Hall of Famer?
I mean, he's got to be better than Scoot Henderson.
Yeah, man, Scoot, man. I thought Scoot was next up. I'm not gonna lie. He still has time.
Got to be better than
He still
Wiseman.
has time. Yeah, man. Yeah, I was mad as hell as a UConn fan. I was mad as hell that Clingan went to the Portland Trail Blazers, bro. Donovan Clingan, because that team is too much in a rebuild, and he almost dropped to the Spurs. And I was like, yo, Clingan and Wemby, and then Stephon Castle went there too from UConn. Yeah. I was like, yo, this is gonna be a squad. And then Portland took him. I'm like, damn.
I mean, but it's
like he about to have a shitty 3 years, bro, until he could leave that motherfucker.
It's okay though, because the Spurs made a great move in bringing over Chris Paul. This is Chris Paul's last chance to win a ring.
Yeah, I love that move for Wemby too. You know, having like an elite Hall of Fame point guard to really facilitate and teach you like this is what happens when you get. And hopefully, what the Spurs do are bring in another point behind them to teach, so Chris could teach and show how to utilize Wemby, because if he gets the right point guard, man, that's why like I didn't like that they traded Rob Dillingham, because Rob Dillingham has a real good skill set.
Yeah.
And if they kept him, it would have been nice to see him in Wembanyama. Like it would have been. But, you know, it is what it is. But with Chris Paul, that's dope.
Yeah, and it gives him some value because he was going to die on the Warriors.
Yeah. I mean, Clay's gone. Yeah, Clay to the Mavs. I'm happy for Clay, to be honest.
Draymond ruined the Warriors.
He did.
Punching Jordan Poole in the face. That was that.
Yeah. That was like the demise. That really was the demise. Even, I mean, you could even say the demise of Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
Because now he wanted to leave, and I mean, let's be honest, the Wizards ain't they not nothing, bro. They ain't looking like as good as other teams are getting. I don't see the Wizards getting better.
Shout out to
like
Celtics done re-signed everybody.
Yeah, they don't spend a bag. Let's talk about your boy Tatum getting
Man, two
315.
Celtics having the
Sheesh.
two richest contracts back to back years. Just like first of all, we paying these niggas over 600 million. Just those two. That's a
Yeah,
lot that we spending.
that is. That is. But the good thing is they're around like 26, 27. So you got another 8 out of them at
Yeah, so
least.
they better
So I get the locking them up, but that is a lot of money. And you signed Derek
put
White.
money
You
on Derek
extended Derek
White,
White too, right?
extended extended Hauser, extended Cornette, put another year on him.
Seen that.
I think that was everyone we had to get, but everybody's back, like the top 8, top 9.
What's Drew's deal? Drew probably got a
Drew,
couple
I
years,
think he
huh?
got a couple years on his already.
I would assume that Drew is gonna retire
What
anyway.
is he, 34?
Like I know he's still playing at an elite level, but I would assume in the next 2 to 3. What is he,
Yeah, this will be
34?
his last stint probably. Especially if he's winning rings,
Yeah.
it's like the year that you or the last couple years you're not winning rings, you might as well just stop after that. You got 3 rings.
Yeah, I mean he got two. He got one with
Yeah,
the Bucks, and now he has one with the Celtics. It's like you had a great
I'm just
career,
praying. I keep
and
saying 3 because I'm praying we go back to back, but that's enough.
I mean you have a good chance. Let's be honest, you have a great chance. That Knicks team
That
just got
next team
dangerous
got
again.
crazy.
If OG's healthy too, they're gonna
That's
be
gonna be the
solid, you
only
know.
thing
And
with the
then
Knicks the whole year though is just don't overrun those players because clearly it's not happening today.
yeah, have you seen the meme with with Bridges and what's the call?
Thibodeau?
I can't even think of his name. And Thibodeau, yeah, Tom
Yeah,
Thibodeau. It was like it was a stat that Bridges is I don't
he's
think he's
never
missed
missed
a
a game
game
since
on
he's been in the
and
NBA.
it's yeah, he's never missed a game and it was Tom Thibodeau laughing because he be running his
Like, bro,
players,
that's
yeah.
the end of that.
So but you have like you have the Nova Knicks now, like they really are it's
Yeah,
four
it's
of them,
4 of
right?
them.
Is
It's him.
DiVincenzo, Hart, Brunson, and Bridges. It's like they already have chemistry
Yeah,
too. Like if Julius could just get going,
that's all that
if
is.
you could keep Julius
And
healthy,
this
it's like that's a
he needs
dangerous
his
team.
consistent role. Like he's just a hard person to guard. He's a
Yeah,
tough, heavy power forward. Use that strength.
yeah.
He be hoisting threes.
And I'm curious if he's willing to sit back seat of not being number one because I would assume at this moment he is no longer the number one option and Brunson
Yeah,
is.
I mean,
And can he accept
is
that
he
though?
even number 2 right now?
I would still say so. I would still say so. Who would be the number two
We got
option?
to see who's more consistent out of him and OG. I guess.
OG is good. OG is a lockdown defender
Yeah,
too. So, I think the heart of the team is Josh Hart. If Josh Hart stays healthy too,
yeah.
like
But he comes off the bench
he
though, right?
remind he's like a mini Draymond.
He comes off the
Hmm?
bench though, right?
I'm not sure about that. I'm not 100%. Yeah, he must. Actually, he must come off the
Uh,
bench.
I don't even know what their lineup is for real because they so hurt. They probably don't even know what their lineup is supposed to be.
It's probably gonna change like throughout. Yeah, it's probably gonna change throughout. I don't know their exact lineup, but I mean Brunson, Julius, OG,
They they lost
Bridges.
Hartenstein.
Oh, they got Mitchell
Yeah,
Robinson. I would assume is gonna start
yeah,
center, right? And then Hart coming off the bench and DiVincenzo. They coming
yeah.
off the bench
That should make sense.
because you have to start Bridges.
Yeah,
Like that's a
automatically you got to
for
get these
sure
buckets.
fact. That's a for sure
It's
fact.
gonna be
Yeah.
an interesting backcourt.
So nah, it is. I mean, you as much as you guys are good, you do have teams trying to stack up to beat you because the Sixers just got
The
Paul George.
Pelicans,
Now, does he stay healthy? I hope so,
yeah,
but
Pelicans.
you got Paul George and Embiid, two people who they seem to not be able to stay on the
Yeah.
court. So if they can,
Who did
then it's
OKC
something to
just
be.
picked up some people too? Who did OKC?
Yeah, Alex Caruso
They
just
got
went to
Caruso
OKC.
and they
That
got
was
Hartenstein.
oh yeah. Oh, Hardenstein from the
Yeah,
Knicks went to
yeah.
OKC.
So
Mm.
they definitely
I
staying
like
right.
that. That's a tall ass team,
Yeah.
man.
Let me see.
That's a tall ass team. And now you got the probably the most athletic white boy in the NBA, if we all be honest.
Who?
Alex
You think
Caruso.
so?
Who
Let me
else?
see. There's that guy.
Hey, that boy be
What's
dunking
bro's
on
name on the
motherfuckers,
Bucks
yo.
that come off the bench? You know what I'm talking
Um,
about. He was jumping out the gym
from
too.
Notre
Yeah, he was
Dame.
jumping out the gym.
Yeah, I think he got like a 44-inch vertical. So yeah, his
Fuck.
shit's crazy. I can't think of his name. I don't know, but when I
I
think
know
of
what you
like,
mean though.
but Caruso
He
got
also
that
might be
swag to him.
faster
You
though.
know
I
what I
think
mean?
Caruso is just more athletic in different ways. Bro might just be able
Yeah,
to jump.
yeah. But that was a steal from
Yeah.
OKC. Josh Giddey couldn't even score.
Bo-
Yeah, I mean he's big, but
Bo's are trying to blow up whatever they're doing. I think that they're done with that squad. DeRozan might end up on the Lakers. They said, well, the Lakers been trying to pull in every free agent and they've missed everybody so far. So.
yeah. Did you see LeBron's tweet? It said maybe it's just
Oh,
me
that's
when everybody else. Yeah, he tweeted that because I'm guessing they were going for Paul George. You know, he's a California kid. You know what I mean? So I would assume that they
well.
went for
Apparently,
him being
they
in.
was going for Paul
Good.
George. They was going for Clay. They was going for Chris
Mm.
Paul. They was going everyone that has found a home so far. They kind of had they was looking for.
Now here's a question: Did the people who are free agents do they just not want the whole LeBron media and all that? Do you think they're just like I'm good on that and just like let's go to the team, or they just seen the Lakers as not a championship
I just
team?
think it's the overall. The JJ Redick signing isn't attractive.
Yeah, I can agree with that for sure. Yeah, I can.
Also,
I can
seeing
definitely
the
agree
bringing
with
on
that.
Bronny, that's probably just not attractive. Like you just know it's not gonna be 100% focused on winning. It's gonna be a lot of media shit, like you saying.
Yeah. That's why I mean I don't blame the Lakers for taking Bronny. First off, because I think he is gonna be good eventually. Like, is he ready now? No, but also, bro, he collapsed on the court
Yeah,
last year. I feel like people forgot
but
that. Like, he probably it was a mental battle with that
then at the
already.
same time,
You know
as
what I
much as
mean?
that is a crutch for him to say, like maybe he should be able to play, it's like maybe that's why he shouldn't be able to play. He just recently collapsed. Does he need more time to actually prove that he's healthy?
I would assume the best doctors in the world were able to
I
tell
assume
him
so
that,
too.
that's LeBron's son. I would assume, you know what I mean? But what I seen a solid player that is athletic that like when he said I want to be like a Drew Holiday, that's kind of what
Yeah,
you see. Like is it at Drew's level?
obviously
No.
now, but it's like you
But
say,
he's only
as he got
19.
LeBron James'
He's only
DNA, who knows
19.
what could happen?
You don't know what, and not only that, LeBron is his
LeBron,
dad. Yo, get
exactly.
up. Yo, get up. Like 5 o'clock, let's go. You in the league now. I'm assuming he still
Oh,
lives with
you're
him.
not changing addresses now, boy.
you, know,
We actually,
you know what I mean? Yo, knocking right on the door.
exactly.
Yo,
We
get
actually gonna
up.
share a room
Like,
now. We gonna turn this into the hotel room too at the crib.
yeah. And I mean, LeBron, he seems like I mean, obviously you don't know him personally, but I would assume he's a self-motivated
Yeah,
person. And he probably is like, listen, they're looking for you to fail. Prove them wrong. Period.
pretty
Let's
much.
go. But the hate he's getting is kind of ridiculous. It's like the whole nepotism thing. Like that's why I like how people have come to light. Like yo, the whole
That's
NBA
what I'm
is
saying. It's
nepotism,
like your favorite player probably like Stephen Curry's dad. Like everybody. I also
bro.
Al Horford and Luke Cornett's dad play on the Bucks together. I just found that out last week.
Look how many people aren't in the league that should be, bro. Let's just cut it there. Like, or players that were in the league that got out so fast. You telling me, yo, Jimmer Fredette couldn't stay in the league?
Yeah,
That didn't make sense, bro. Bro had a 10-day contract with the Knicks, dropped like 30, and then just got
some
dismissed.
people just
If his dad was part of it, I bet you he
not
wouldn't have. You know what I mean? Like players like that, like it's like
they just.
there is some favoritism in these
Yeah, I was about
roster
to say there's
spots.
only a few spots on there, so
Yeah, and it's like, yo, am I gonna take this guy or the kid who you never know? Oh, he played for me at Arkansas. You don't know the connections. There's all it don't just gotta be like your family. Like there's just mad
Yeah, it's simple.
connections. So it's like, you know what I mean? Oh, he used to be the ball boy for us at Washington State. And I seen him growing up. I like his game. Like I'd rather take him. We
Yep.
know him. Like it's so you can't be you gonna attack LeBron and it like all these media outlets are saying if one person deserves to be able to pick for their son to be on the team,
That's
it's
what I'm
LeBron.
saying. You saw
What he's done for the NBA, like, come
D
on
Wade
now.
should have been smarter, try to wait out so Zaire could get it. Now look at him. He's overseas.
Who knows? He might. They friends. Bron might be like, yeah, man. What's that G
I don't
League
think
team looking
Braun is
like?
wasting his energy on that. He's focused on Bronny and Bryce. D Wade had his
Yeah, he
chance.
is. Yeah, I don't know if Zaire had the same physical abilities that Bronny
Yeah, he
has
didn't
either.
really bulk up. I got to see his body after fully developed. Maybe
Yeah,
that's what they're trying to do overseas. But
yeah, and overseas might be better, bro. Look at Fred VanVleet. He played overseas. Look at him now. He ended up an All
yeah,
Star. Like
Patrick Beverly.
sometimes the journey, sometimes the journey's
Yeah, a lot of
necessary.
these people had to fight
You
their way
know.
into the league and just never left once they got in.
Mm-hmm. Like the journey, it gives you a certain hunger, like that maybe you wouldn't have had if you got an easy
Yeah.
road. You
Shout
know.
out to
So,
Angelo Ball, dog. We was praying for you.
mm, man. I mean, honestly, you still won that life,
Basically,
bro. You didn't wait to get to the league, but your two brothers did, and even I'm assuming he's gonna play overseas. You still
yeah.
won that life, bro. Lavar still won.
Also, that I feel like was one of those things where the NBA just didn't want LeVar to be right, so they couldn't do all three.
Yeah. I'm also curious if he actually got time at UCLA, would things be different?
True.
Like if he actually played that season, what would it look like? Because I feel like maybe NBA scouts didn't get the
Yeah.
tape that they wanted to see before he got into the league. And if he just had some opportunities to show on like a national scale, like a March Madness
Yeah.
of what he could have done, I think it might have went a little different.
Yeah. That whole situation was just messed up.
But yeah, it sucks, man. And that's just some middle child shit, bro. He just got hit with the
Yeah,
bad
bro.
luck,
And
yeah.
it's gonna feel like that consistently now. Even
Mm-hmm. Because I mean, when I see him ball, like you see him in the summer, he
I,
balls, bro. So I
yeah,
don't.
he's hitting shots in crazy situations. He can shoot. Like if you give him a good 15 to 20 minutes a game, I'm sure he could prove his value.
Yeah, yeah, and it's not over. He's still young too, right? He can't be no less than like what
Yeah.
26. I mean, no more than
Yeah, if people still
26.
giving Lonzo a chance to come back after getting a whole brand new knee, patella, whatever he just got, yeah,
Yeah,
he got a chance, bro.
yeah, he for sure has a chance, man. But it's gonna be an interesting NBA season, like with all these trades. I think that's gonna be dope. Like I said, you got your Celtics team. I think they have a high possibility of going back to back. But you do have the Knicks in there. You got the Sixers. As a Heat fan, I think it's
Man,
over
they're
for
not
us
even
for a
making
little
moves,
run.
bro. What y'all doing?
Nah. And usually Pat gets something done, but Pat might be waiting for
He's
Giannis.
showing
I'm gonna be
frustration.
honest. I think he's talking to Giannis like, yo,
Embiid
come to
might be
South
getting
Beach,
frustrated.
bro.
Like as
Cause
much as Paul George going over there might be good. If they go over there and he gets knocked out in the first round, second round again, yeah,
oh, he's out. He's out of there. He's out of there. That's how I felt like with this year.
you go.
Excuse me. With this year, I really felt like that about you guys. I was like, if you don't get it
That's
done,
what it was.
I don't know. Like the frustration is like almost at the top to where it's like we might have to
That's
make
what
a
it because you
move.
could only run this thing back like only four. We was almost. This is 7 years of these guys we had Tatum and Brown. So it's like you only
Hmm.
usually get like 3-4 years of the squad for real before you figure it out.
Yeah. And like for the East, so just you guys, I think that the Knicks and I wouldn't even say the Sixers as I would not, because we'll say Embiid. I'll say the Knicks and the Sixers, they're on that chopping block too. Of they got about 2 year. I would say the Knicks have about
Yeah,
2, 3, and the Sixers
yeah.
is this one. If they don't get to the Eastern Conference Finals this year, the Sixers, I do think Embiid
What do you
thinks
say for
about
the
leaving.
Bucks? Is it just 1 year or 2 years?
The Bucks, it all depends. I think Giannis is ready to go already. I don't even think it takes anything. I think no lie, no lie. I know. I just
No,
said because I
but no,
want
real
him. You know
talk
what I
though.
mean? But it seems like Giannis
Last
is
year was
done.
just
It seems like
the
he's like, I'm good.
quickest downslope I ever seen of a team. They started off good.
Yeah. And when they fired the coach, bro, they fired the coach for no
Yeah, that was the
reason.
dumbest thing.
You know, yeah. It was like, yo, he was a good ass coach, but I feel bad because like my favorite player in the NBA right now, I am a Heat fan, but my favorite player is Dame. And if Giannis leaves, I feel bad for Dame because it's like, God
He's never
damn, bro.
get a squad.
Like, you know what I mean? But Dame should have came
That
to the
was
Heat.
interesting.
Dame should have came to the Heat, boy. But that it was a trade. They
True,
wouldn't
true, true.
trade.
It was
They wouldn't trade him. So it's like, because Dame deserves to be in a championship game, for sure.
yeah.
He's one of those that he
It's,
deserves it, man.
you got to be on the
But
championship squad.
exactly. But what do we give up to get Giannis? That's what I'm curious. Or nah, actually, I think his deal is up. It might just
Didn't
be one of
extend.
those sign on. Yeah. If we get Giannis, we're back in the game. Without Giannis, though, we're out there. It's the Knicks, Sixers, Celtics, and we're kind of on the
Yeah, because I think
outside.
it's already
Like,
consensus that Jimmy is not a number one.
nah, he's not. And Jimmy's my guy, but he's never been a
They
number
tried to
one, to
force
be
him to be
honest.
one. He just can't
Like,
do it.
yeah. Well, he is clutch. I'll give him that. He's clutch. But he'll give you that 30, but he'll give you that 13. And it's like, we need that. That's why I wanted Dame so bad, because Dame will give you a
Yeah,
consistent 25
yeah.
every game. You know? That's why I wanted him, but
I said
it
you
didn't
got
go our way.
Rozier, who's probably like a consistent 20 at least.
Yeah, he could be. But even that's streaky too. Like Terry's not like he's nice, but he's
He's
not
not Dame.
Dame.
It's really
He's not
opportunity
Dame.
though, because it's like the Heat is full of very streaky guys. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. That's actually
Hmm.
probably the wildest
Hmm.
team.
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy because I would say when I look, I test like I like Hawkes
Yo,
like
actually,
as the
yeah,
most consistent or the
he's the
rookie.
one who
Yeah.
Will said that you know what he's gonna give you every time. Actually,
Yeah, yeah. And he was a rookie. Like if it wasn't for what like Wemby was a yeah, if it wasn't for Wemby this year, I think
yeah,
Hawkes would have got rookie of the year. He's good. He's real good. But everybody else for sure is streaky. Like but I think we're gonna go for Giannis. Yo, we might go for Giannis and Dame, to be honest. Pat, there's no way Pat went didn't make a move this year without
yeah.
having a plan. Cause he goes for everybody. He might be going
Trying
for
to save
Kevin
some
Durant.
money. Yeah,
You never know.
Kevin's gonna want to
You
get out
never
of
know,
there.
like which is like I mean, I guess we all knew that wasn't gonna work, but on paper that team is so
It's just
good.
I don't know that whole super team thing. Like they saying, if you don't got the deep bench and the versatility, like they could beat you, but they could beat you one way. They just have to outscore you. They got good ass scorers.
And that team is to me, they're limiting Bradley Beal. He's not looking
Because
the
they
same.
trying to use him as a guard, like a,
Yeah.
a playmaker, but I don't think they need another
Mhm.
playmaker.
The issue is they all need the ball. Devin Booker, Bradley
Yeah,
Beal, Kevin Durant all need to touch the rock, and it's
yeah,
impossible to do that. That's why I think with Team USA initially, I was like with Drew and Halliburton, I was like why is Brunson not on there? Not but now as a collective, it does make more sense because you do need that
yeah.
lockdown guard and you need that facilitator, and Halliburton averaged like
Hmm.
12 assists a game. So now it makes sense. Have you seen the lineups at all
I
for
don't
the
know what it's
Team
about.
USA's and like all the
Nah, I
other
haven't seen
teams?
all of them. I saw, which is kind of fucked up, that the Warriors are blocking Wiggins from being on Canada. Yeah, because they want him
They
to be
are.
healthy so that they can trade him. I'm like, damn.
I don't get how they can stop him from playing for
I
his
guess in
country
the
though.
contract they got stuff signed where they need if they think something is a risk to your health, they could block you from doing it. Because
That team France is tall as hell, bro. Just with Rudy
yeah,
Gobert and Wemby, that team is tall. But I'm not gonna lie, when I looked up like the different teams, they showed France, Canada, was it Slovenia, um Spain, like yo, Canada stuck
because
out. You're like,
Canada
all right, that's
Canada
that's
got
gonna be a
Jamal
game.
Murray.
You got Jamal Murray, RJ Barrett, like that's gonna be a game for
No,
sure. Spain was pretty solid, you know what I'm saying? France, like I said, they were tall. They had Australia, but Australia was just Patty Mills and Joe
yeah.
Ingles. It was like, we ain't, for Team USA, there ain't nothing to worry about. It's looking like Team Canada is gonna be the one that's gonna be like.
Yeah,
But Spain always
because
gives
they
us
play hard.
problems, though. Spain always gives us problems. Yeah, but they had the Gasol brothers at them times
But
too.
then it's
They ain't
also the
got them no
FIBA
more.
rules thing. You got to get these USA guys ready for FIBA
Mm,
rules. And that's always where it gets weird because we want to play
yeah.
different. It takes a few games till we figure out
Mm.
that we can smack your ball off the rim. And shit.
I think that Team USA goes in heavy with all this talk that international players are beginning to be better than American players. I think they go in with that mindset like, yo, we have to show them that we still have the best
You think
basketball
it's going to
players
be
in
a
the
dream
world.
team thing? Because
I don't know if it's gonna be a dream team thing, but it's gonna. I think they smack everybody by 30 just off of principle because all the talk is, hey, the best players in the world are not American. It's Jokic, it's Giannis,
Luca.
it's Embiid. You know what I mean? And I think that American players are like,
Well,
you
but
must have
guess what
forgot.
dumb thing just happened? Embiid dumbasses on US.
How do you?
He's supposed to be playing for
Isn't he?
France. But
Oh, he's. I thought he was like from
listen, I was actually
Cameroon or
reading
some
this
shit like
article.
that.
The French Prime Minister is actually mad at Embiid because I guess a year or two ago, Embiid went up to him and asked him if he
Mm.
could give him citizenship so that he could play for France. He did it. He worked with the embassy, got Embiid his citizenship. He was ready to play for France. This year comes around. I guess Embiid saw what USA was putting together, decided he wanted to play for USA. So
What? I did
now
not
the
know
now
that.
now the French
That's
prime minister
crazy.
was considering banning Embiid from France, period, just from doing that. When he knew. I'm like, all right, you gonna join the
That's
other team?
petty.
All right, you banned from the country though.
That's petty, man. I didn't know. Nah, I didn't know that he could even play for. So he must be
Yeah,
a
he
U.S.
finessed it, bro.
citizen then. Yeah, that team Greece too. I forgot Team Greece too with Giannis, but yeah, that's wild. I don't even. I don't. The thing is, for me, like those players who get
Mhm.
hurt all the time, I don't even think they should play in the
We-
Olympics. To be
That,
honest, like I think Embiid should sit this
yeah,
out,
it's not
like
worth it. We need you during the
because
season, bro.
yo, let's. They need you during the like see if you could get a ring because I
But
would
this,
like to see Embiid get a ring or at
yeah,
least go for one.
he doesn't even really compete. But it's like I don't know if it's because of the 76ers or it's just because of his health. But
I don't know. He drops 30 a game easy. I
bro
don't think
dropped
it's because of
70
him. I
something.
think it's because him and Maxi do that. You know who the fuck it is? It's
Yeah, the
Tobias
worst
Harris,
contract in
bro.
the NBA.
That's who it is.
Oh yeah, he just
That's
got
who
traded to
it is,
the
bro.
Pistons, so he's out of it.
Yeah, I seen something where he made the most money, I believe, and don't quote me on it. I may be wrong, but I seen where he may have made the most money in NBA history without being
No,
an NBA All Star. It was
I
like
think I did see something like
310
that.
million. Yeah, that is 310 million. Don't get me wrong, he's
That's
pretty
more than a
nice, but
lot of our
like,
legends made in
bro,
their career because he keeps getting big contracts for nothing.
Charles Barkley did not make
Nah,
no 310 million. I'll
especially
tell
during
you
their
that right
playing
now.
career. Yeah,
I don't even know. I don't think Shaq did either. Not in I'm
Yeah,
talking about for NBA contract. Shaq probably made
yeah.
that in life,
A
like
lot
you
of
know what I
people
mean.
don't get
But
that in
like
their playing career.
NBA
Yeah,
contract, nah. That well, the numbers are getting
yeah.
stupid now.
They were saying like this last
Stupid.
contract
Like
that Tatum just got, that alone makes him like the seventh highest paid NBA player. Not considering the ones he got before this, just this one, 315
mm,
ever.
like ever.
It's like, bro, how is this possible? The only people I
Who's number one? Like if because we're talking about just strictly NBA, I would
between
assume
LeBron, I know
LeBron is
Kobe was
number
getting
one.
some dumb ones, but that was still early 2000s.
Yeah, that was still
Yeah,
like not these contracts. Like yo, people touching knees, like like I think of players like the young ones like Ja and
they got paid
Zion, like
crazy.
they only got their second deal. Wait till the
Luca,
third
like
one.
Luca
You know
should be the
what I
most
mean?
highest paid player in the NBA. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, he should
And
be.
he's young as hell,
He
so I
should
don't know
be.
how that's gonna end up.
I will say this though, because I've seen a lot of people say Luka's the best player in the league. You can't be the best player in the league without playing
Correct.
defense. He's the best offensive player in the league, but he don't play no defense, bro. You can't be the best player
I
in the
don't
league
think
if you don't
he's the
play no
worst
defense.
defender. I just think he's somewhere on the spectrum.
Nah,
I guess I could.
I think it's like I see it as like in respect. I love Melo and Allen Iverson, but I see it on that scale to where like maybe the focus is so much on offense that they're like, yo, I have
But
to
that's
chill
kind of
on
how I felt
defense.
about KD most of his career. That's why KD has never been a number one in the NBA. That's why LeBron is always going to be above him.
Yeah, LeBron is playing
But
both
then
sides
also, not
every
even just
time.
scoring, distributed.
But if you look at the greats though, like even I'm a Heat fan, like I said, D Wade, both sides. You could argue that he's one of the best defending shooting guards ever. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Michael, both sides. Kobe,
Pierce,
both sides. Like they're
fucking,
Kawhi,
yeah,
Paul
yeah, all
George. You know, when Carmelo did defend though, like because I seen Blake Griffin try to back down Carmelo. I remember them games, and Blake couldn't
that's
get
always what they
past
say about
Carmelo.
them. It's like, yo, when your superstar really locks in, they have the physical gifts to do these things. It's just whether they choose to use it
Hmm.
for that part of the game. Hmm.
Exactly. It's like, are they saving energy? And that could be a thing too.
It's a
They
lot
could
of
just be
that.
saving
Even with like a
energy.
Kyrie and stuff. Like Kyrie, he's kind of small and like he's easy to attack most of the time, but he's clearly fast as shit.
Hmm.
His arms aren't short enough, and he knows he's quick. He should be able to play better defense than that.
And at the end of the day, bro, these are great players, and they've been playing basketball their whole lives. They could damn sure defend. I think they
But then
sometimes just
also,
choose not to.
they probably just don't want to risk fouling. Like they also got to entertain you. They got to be out there. So
Yeah, I know me personally, bro. Ain't no way I'm guarding full court
no, I
every
don't
game.
know.
Fuck that.
Especially if you getting like
Hell
Luke
no.
minutes, you playing like 37 minutes a game. It's like, dog, I'm not guarding 37. Give me what solid.
I'm not doing that. And you trying to get me? And you try? Well, who you guarding? Oh, uh, Shay. Yeah, nah,
Yeah,
I'm good,
I mean,
bro.
I'll run him off the line, but I'm not chasing him back into the paint. You tripping? Biden
All right, go ahead.
is an alien, and Trump is a narcissist.
You heard it here first. Protroversy Podcast, being controversial. Tell them one more
I said
time. What'd you
Biden is
say?
an alien, and Trump is a narcissist.
And that's how we end the podcast, man. We appreciate y'all watching. Like, subscribe, comment, do all the above. Just like we always
Yes,
say,
sir.
man. Thank you for coming.
It's your boy
I'm
Almighty,
Marcy.
and we out of here. Tap in next week or whenever we back.
Hey,
We taking our time with it.
yeah, appreciate y'all, man. Peace. We could do another end and
Yeah,
exit if
yeah,
you
that was
want.
a
I don't know if
thunderous
you
go.
want to do another one. Yeah, let's do another one. Let's do another. That just didn't feel right. I just tried to do it real quick, but nah, it didn't feel
All
right. Go
right.
ahead. You do it.
So, hold on. All right, so that's the episode. We signing out. It's your boy Almighty.
Yeah, yeah. And it's Marcy. You already know. We appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, comment, and we'll keep the videos coming, man. Just whatever y'all want to see, throw us in the comments what we should speak of, man. We need a little bit of help from y'all too, but we appreciate y'all,
Yes,
and
sir.
we'll be back soon.
Peace.
Catch you later. Peace.